Hey guys, Null Puppet here, and today I asked my buddies a question. Hey, wanna help me with a video? Give me 2 characters, without any context. What was that context? Well, I was thinking to myself, if I had to fight a random assortment of characters in a 1v1 setting, how many could I reasonably take? Now I expected about a 20% response rate. However, out of the 22 people I asked, 21 people responded. So let's give a clap to that 95% who put their input in. Let's have another round that out of 42 responses, not a single one was a duplicate. Now, let's get into the rules. Each fight is a one-on-one, no time limit. Each character is the version of themselves from the media chosen by their participant. Ergo, Velma from What's New Scooby-Doo is a different fight than Dumb Velma from The Velma Show. And as for the preparation time clause that people are always mentioning in the Batman vs. Superman debate, I will try to keep it reasonably consistent for the character. Using the Batman and Superman example, Superman isn't the type of guy to research his opponents beforehand, whereas Batman surely would. And, to skew the fights at least slightly in my favor, I have what I'll call the lore advantage. Everything I know about the character is something I would be aware of in the fight. For example, if I were to fight Achilles, I would know that his critical weakness is a strike to the heel. I believe that's all I've got: the version rule, the preparation clause, and the lore advantage. As I said, there are 42 fights to do, so let's get started. Wait, one last thing. I've ordered these characters in different groups, and I'll be saying them in the group that I've placed them in. And in between them will be a fun little throwaway fight. Now let's get started. Real living humans. We're going to start with the real people category. These are your human beings with either no to limited powers, no special training, just your average run-of-the-mill people with a backstory and a plot. Fight 1. Archie from Riverdale. I'm starting this list with an easy win. What, you think just because he's ripped, he could beat me? Well, you've just underestimated the lore advantage. Archie is a dumb man. He may be strong, but his decision-making is hilariously flawed. Sure, we'd fight and I might fall, but I'm not out. The second I mention something along the lines of, "I won't let the Goblin King rule with you," he'd stop and say, "Well, I'm not working with the Goblin King. I thought you were hopped up on Jingle Jangle." And then when his back is turned, I'd push him into a river. That's a win. Fight 2. Jean-Luc Picard from Star Trek. My mom has been watching Picard recently, so I actually know a little more than I thought I would. He is 85 years old. Can I beat up an 85-year-old man? Yeah. And seeing as my only goal is to defeat him, there's no crazy, weird wording that he can use to stop me. Like, have you heard some of his quotes? Anyway. Yeah, you're going down, Picard. Fight 3. Walter White from Breaking Bad. This is gonna be our first waiting game. Lore advantage says he has cancer. And, sorry Walter, but I guess I'll be cooking now. Fight 4. Jesse Pinkman from Breaking Bad. This is bad because I've never seen Breaking Bad, so all I know is that he says bitch a lot. And yo, I think I could convince him that I'm working for Mr. White, and then pull a scheme to poison his stock. So I'm gonna count this as a win. Fight 5. Bill Nye from Bill Nye the Science Guy. Now, here is a battle for the ages. As we all know, he gets his smarts and power from the song. So if I don't sing it, he'll lose. However, I am duty-bound to sing Bill, 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 so I'd lose. I like to think he wouldn't kill me, but I accept my fate for going up against science. Fight 6. Miss Frizzle from The Magic School Bus. This is another fight that relies heavily on the rule set. I lose the second she has her school bus in tow. That thing, that monster, can enter my bloodstream and kill me. But this is a 1v1. She's just an overworked, fancy-dressing teacher, and I know I can beat her. Fight 7. Tipper Pines from Gravity Falls. Not only will I punch a child, I'd steal his lunch money and his little book. Weirdmageddon would have gone differently if I was there. Fight 8. Phoenix Wright from Ace Attorney, While I am worried about the weight of a briefcase, he is a skinny man who I genuinely feel would fully pause if I yelled objection loud enough. Case closed. Fight 9. Joel from The Last of Us. Now, I didn't play or watch The Last of Us, and the person who gave this to me knew I preferred characters that I was acquainted with. You know who you are. Anyways, let's go get an expert opinion from my mom.
You would absolutely never win in a fight against Joel. I would never support that. No, you would never win.
Fight 10. LeBron James from Space Jam 2. I would lose to real-life LeBron James, but he's in Toon World in Space Jam 2. That's my turf. I live my life as loony as possible, and LeBron doesn't understand that. I win easily the second we get over to Toon World. Mark my words. Throwaway 1. Fight 11. Ducky Momo from Phineas and Ferb. It's hard to give a full read on Ducky Momo, specifically because all I've been able to find is that it's a children's show, and that it's fuzzy. So the character Ducky Momo in the show Ducky Momo is a mystery, but if we take it as the Ducky Momo seen in the show, that's a person in a suit. I've worn mascot suits like this. The maneuverability is difficult, and the sight is less than optimal. I would absolutely destroy Ducky Momo in combat. Slapstick Fighters. This is kind of a catch-all category of characters that, in their universe, are a bit harder to kill. If I were to drop an anvil on Phoenix Wright, he would die. This is different for the next characters. Fight 12. Mickey Mouse. This one is hard. If this was Epic Mickey, I lose in a heartbeat. I'm just thinned to oblivion. If this was King Mickey from Kingdom Hearts, I lose to the power of the Keyblade. But this is a normal Mickey, and I'll be honest, I think I can kill a rat. Fight 13. Scooby-Doo from Mystery Incorporated. This is another very version-specific one. I could demolish every Scooby-Doo from every TV show, movie, or game, except for the Mystery Incorporated one. Because, in this, it is confirmed that Scooby is a literal descendant of a god. Scooby could unlock his powers and end me, so this will sadly have to be a loss in any sense. Fight 14. Billy from The Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy. The hardest part about this fight is the slapstick setting. Billy's nose has been taken off and he's been fine. But I do have one thing up my sleeve. My various clown fits. Billy is so scared of clowns that he would forfeit a 1v1 immediately. And that, my good friends, is a win. Fight 15. Ed from Ed, Edd n Eddy. I've spent my life wondering this. What could it take for this demon that is known as Ed? He holds no gods and has no masters. He's blissfully unaware of me even trying to be a threat. I think I lose, but after, let's say, a full year of me creating zany traps that he just miraculously lives, and then he accidentally hits me hard enough that I die. Fight 16. Bart Simpson from The Simpsons. He is a child. However, that hasn't stopped Sideshow Bob. Double, however, Sideshow Bob did kill him in an episode of the Treehouse of Horror. Obviously, his method is crass, but it does show me that if I can just play to Bart's cocky attitude and make it seem like he has the upper hand, I could just stab him. That's a straight murder, and I wouldn't have to break a sweat. Fight 17. Ren from Ren and Stimpy. There are two schools of thought. One is the elephant in the room, slapstick rules. There is no physical way for me to hurt Ren in any way that matters. You may think that means I lose. Absolutely not. By choosing Ren and not Stimpy, I've been given a win. Ren is more often than not the crazy psychotic balance to Stimpy's playful jovialness. This psychosis has once led him to hitting himself in the head with a mallet. What this proves to me is that Ren is capable of suicide. And if need be, I could bother him to the brink of that insanity. Fight 18. Cosmo from The Fairly Odd Parents. This is a big one. Can Cosmo hurt me with his wishes? No. Can I hurt him at all? Also no. But as long as he's fighting me, he's not granting Timmy's wishes. He'll explode within the hour, or within the month, or whatever that episode where they explode if they don't do wishes is about. Fight 19, Cat Dog from Cat Dog. Cat Dog is a hard one. Right from the get-go, it's a 2-on-1, which puts me at a disadvantage. There's also the slapstick effect, obviously. All the theory crafting I can do, I feel wouldn't help me. My best bet is to cause a fight between them, and then take advantage of their tangled state. If I can do that, it's a surefire win for me, but I don't know what else to do besides, hey dog, look, Cat's got a toy. Like, you know, it'll be a hard win, but a win for sure. Throwaway 2, Fight 20, Heat's Flamesmith from Undertale. Easy. I don't even know a Magma Hots guy. Powerful humans. This section is just the regular human category with extra powers. I also made the choice of years of training / practice to be a big part of this. Because to me, while Walter White may have a bit of time cooking, I think a trained killer like Goro Majima might have him beat. Speaking of, Fight 21, Majima from Yakuza 0. Now, it is better that this is the Yakuza 0 version of Majima. Any other Majima is a regular killer. But Yakuza 0 Majima has nuance. There are ways to talk to him and have him not immediately attack. Even considering that, however, I'm not sure I can take him. My only plan would be a direct lie about letting him leave his city prison. But even still, there will be a point where he realizes I lied. And I don't believe he'd take too kindly to that. Majima will have to be a direct loss in every sense. Fight 22, Ichiban from Yakuza Like a Dragon. I stand a lot more of a chance when it's turn-based. I happen to have beaten Epic Battle Fantasy 3 on Epic Mode, I'll have you know, so I think I know how to strategize a fight. However, due to the preparation clause, so would Ichiban. I would like to say this is a stalemate, however this is the world of Yakuza, and he is definitely more powerful than me, no matter how much strategizing I can do. There's so many status effects I can inflict before I die. So, that's a loss. Fight 23, Gargamel from the Smurfs. This one is another easy one. It's Gargamel. Gargamel wants one thing. Where are the Smurfs? Using the lore advantage, I will get him as close as possible to the Smurf village. And, in return, all he needs to do is forfeit. And that's a win for me, baby. Fight 24, Neon White from Neon White. He's so hot. He's strong. That's what I meant. Yeah, that's what I meant. I could not kill him at all, but to be fair, he's already dead. I think that's a win for me, being alive and all. Fight 25, Faith from Mirror's Edge. Her special training is parkour, so while she can run, I can hide, bide my time, and wait to strike. Or not. It's equally possible that Faith would become impatient and forfeit. I only played this game for an hour. I think she also can use guns and stuff, but since I don't have a gun against her, she can't use that. I believe my training overtakes hers. Fight 26, Samus from Metroid. This fight begs the question, am I faster than a laser gun? No, I am not. Fight 27, Jinx from Arcane. Hey Antonio, you watched Arcane, right?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, so, can you tell me if I would win a fight against Jinx, and why or why not?
Not the question I was expecting.
It's a 1v1 fight?
I'm gonna have to go with no. She has quite a few tricks up her sleeve. And I don't know if your clownery would match up to hers.
Is she a clown? I don't even know what she looks like. I haven't even put her image in the video yet.
She's not a clown, but she has clown color aesthetics. It's like pinks and blues, and she like paints little dolls or her bombs as dolls and stuff.
Ah, that's relatable. Anyway.
But also paired with trauma.
I see. Okay, so you're saying a hard no or a soft no?
Hard no. She's a little battle hardened, more than you, I'd say.
Do you have anything else to say?
yeah. Make sure you like and subscribe.
Oh, thank you! Yay! Fight 28, Elise the Human from Sonic 06. This is very hard to say, but I do not see myself winning an outright battle. Let me explain. She has the weird destroy the world, summon a demon power, just latently inside of her. Latently inside of her? Even if I get close to ending the fight, I think her instincts will kick in and I will die along with her. This would have to be solved peacefully, which would be easy because she is dumb. Fight 29. Ash Ketchum from Pokemon. He's got a flame-breathing Charizard and an electric mouse. I just don't think I could touch him. But wait, what's that? The 1v1 setting? Throw away 3. Fight 29. Again. Ash Ketchum from Pokemon. He's 10 years old, and I'm not above punching a child. Powerful creatures. This is any character with a non-human physiology. I say creature more for the non-human aspect and not a comment on their anthropomorphism, or their sentience. It's all about that biology, baby. Fight 30, Sonic the Hedgehog from Sonic 06. Now, this may be controversial, but I'm pretty sure I can beat Sonic. Hear me out. It only takes 2 hits. I'm not a robot, and I'm not visibly evil, so I can get close to Sonic. That's the key. One good hit gets rid of his ring protection, and after that, all it would take is a convincing, "Oh no, Sonic, I didn't mean it," and get close for hit 2. Well, now that that's over with, wait. Elise. What are you doing? No! Stop! Fight 28 again! Elise the Human from Sonic 06. Elise will die. She knows what she did. Fight 31. Fiona from Shrek 2. She's an ogre. She's incredibly strong and also has fighting prowess. If only she became human in Shrek 2. Oh wait! She did! I could beat Shrek 2 Fiona because she's not entirely used to her old body and can't fight as well. That'll be a win for me. Prince Charming, Fairy Godmother, and Bonnie Tyler. Fight 32. The Knight from Hollow Knight. I wish I could stand a chance, but as they say, no mind to think, no will to break, no voice to cry suffering. Actually, hold on. Stomp! Fight 33. DJ Pony from My Little Pony, Friendship is Magic. Now, I've heard enough My Little Pony music in middle school to know I'd lose in a heartbeat. From what I understand, all ponies are extremely psychotic, torturing beasts led by a fiend called Discord, who can make me sleep in the middle of a summer afternoon. Any pony I'm gonna say is a loss. Fight 34. Kirby from Kirby and the Forgotten Lands. Another easy death. But for me, just so we're clear. I'd get eaten and I don't think Kirby would think twice. I like to think my copy ability would be giving him a computer and letting him play little games. That's cute. I'd still be dead though. Fight 35. Pearl from Steven Universe. This one is a toughie. From what I've seen, she's actually, good at fighting, so that's a hurdle. However, they call me Jesus Christ, for I am a carpenter. Single hammer to the head. And I have the ability to do it when I make fun of her for her dead ex or whatever. Sorry she left you for a human, dude. Why don't you go cry about it? Fight 36. Sly Cooper from Sly Cooper. Hey, I'm recording this one last, but I still know nothing about Sly Cooper, and I couldn't find anyone who was available to talk about it at length. But I don't know anything about him. I looked up his stuff. I could probably take him. What is he, a raccoon man? Duh. So, yeah, let's give me a hard yes on winning against Sly. Fight 37. Glamrock Freddy from Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach. Could I defeat Glamrock Freddy? Yes. In that game, he always needs to go back to the stupid town charging stations, and also just has safety features on. So we can't, kill, what was his name, Greg? Heffley? No, that's wrong. That's Diary of a Wimpy Kid. Anyway, once again, hammer. That'll be a win for me. Fight 38, Glamrock Foxy from Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach. Now, this is really hard for me because she actively tries to kill you, and that's incredibly attractive. I'm not a furry, but I think I'd let her kill me. Fight 39, Sans from Undertale. He's the easiest enemy. He can only deal 1 damage. But seriously, all it would take is 1 hit. I understand that he can dodge, but I also have the lore advantage that I can hit twice. Fight 40, Teemo from League of Legends. Teemo is a Yordle, and Yordles are, like, you know, less than a meter tall. So, I'm gonna put this under the punching a child category. That's a win. Fight 41, Bowser Jr. Another battle for the ages. He's got so much power in his kit that I'd for sure have a Hold on. So the person specified Mario Kart 8 Bowser Jr. because he didn't remember Sunshine. So, yeah. I've already beaten him tons of times. I've got all the medals. Take that. And that's everyone. Wait. That's only 41. I had 42 characters. Final fight. Oh yeah! The, prize fight. The headliner. Null Puppet versus... Fight 42! Batman from Batman. You may think to yourself, Null Puppet, you can't beat Batman. Nobody can beat Batman. It's Batman. And I would look at you straight into your soul and let you know just how small you think. You live in a puny fashion and need to expand. There is no world where I lose against the Bat. He's got a simple, teeny tiny little rule that forces it. He won't kill me. He'll hurt me, sure. He can try to throw me in prison. But like a roach, I'll come back, Batman. I'll come back and I'll fight you again! And I won't win. But until you break your silly little rule, I can't lose. You won't be rid of me until you die. And even then, that's your loss. Ooh, so, that got weird. But I think that's everything. I think that makes it pretty clear that I'm the strongest foe ever. That's about it. Goodbye.